Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2, Echo Fang Grey Wolf. I hope that none of my native improving has offended anyone. The last one I did a little bit of a twist. I made my character an FBI agent. I left names off, and it was a reflection. None of this happened other than the pure blood being told that I was unpure. That's about the only part of that that's actually a true statement. I did try to date a native girl who was on the wheelchair basketball team, and her guardianships, whatever. I don't know why she needed a guardian. She was over 21. They had an extensive talk with me, like one behind the other, and they specifically told me to my face that I could never date any native, especially that native, because she was a high chief's daughter. And the fact that that happened to me, I wanted to share with you, so I shared it with that story. But in real life, the conversation was a lot fucking worse. So, you got 21-year-old girl, 23 to 25, because I was between 23 and 25. I don't remember the exact age I was. It happened at the Jefferson School right here in Charlottesville. And I was talking to her, and the first guy rolled up, so I guess he was like her direct relative. And he gave her a look, and then he did this, and she walked away. She could have been the love of my life, and I would have never known because of this unpure shit. So he commenced to talk to me and tell me how we don't want you or anyone like you dating our high chief's daughter or any female in our tribe because you're not pure. So when I tell you things about racism from all three sides, this was the first time I had ever encountered a racist native, period. I was hoping that it would be the last, but I encountered two on the same day. So conversation went, you can't date her. We don't want you nowhere near her. While we're still here, you must avoid her at all costs or else. Now this is coming from a guy in a wheelchair, and I know Kung Fu. So when he said or else, I swiftly said, hey look dude, you realize you are in a wheelchair. And I know Kung Fu. You can't threaten me. I'm not afraid of you. You don't want me dating her? I get it. But that's her fucking choice. He rolled off. Less than 5 minutes, I swear to God, his cousin or his brother, whoever the fuck he was, rolled right up on me and pretty much gave me the same fucking conversation. Then we all went to dinner at the Jefferson School in the gym. They made sure that they sat on both sides of her. And they also made sure that I could not sit at their table. I had to sit 7 tables back on the other side of the room. Me and her made eye contact. That was the last time I ever saw her. So if you're out there, Echo says hi. And I also say I hope that you are having a great life. Because I'm not. But I am breathing. And I thank you. I thank you for not giving me the 3rd degree of being born mixed. As for your family members, I got no F's to give to them. I hope they are well. I have no ill will towards them. I have no ill will towards you. But that is why I made that scene. So in case you guys want to know why it seems so personal, because it was fucking personal. It's not every day that you get told by somebody that you're not pure. Now, a lot of people, when you hear the words, you're not pure, the first thing you think is, oh, he's not a virgin. Well, hell, I lost my virginity at 10 years old, so it doesn't fucking matter. But they didn't know that. And I really, really liked the girl, I wasn't mistreating her. I wasn't calling her out of her name. I wasn't using any BS Native American slurs or any of that. We were literally talking, and I wish I could remember her name. But I can't. It was like many, many years ago, because I'm 48 now. But, I've had a lot of racism in my life, alright? From blacks, from whites, and from natives. I cannot count how many times black people have mistreated me on my fingers and toes. I can't, because it was a lot. I can probably count on one hand or 2 hands how many times I've had a racist white experience. But for sure, for natives, I've only had 2. And it was probably the worst experience I've ever had. And my great-grandmother is full-blooded native. Her daughter married a black man, my grandfather, and she never ever told us any of this shit about being unpure and all this other bullshit. Alright? As of history and learning that Cherokees used mating as a bargaining chip to get further away from native blood, I guess. No. There, but for the most part, most Native American blood supposedly is O, and I am O, according to my dog tags. I didn't know what my blood type was until I joined the Army, so I am O positive. And a lot of Native Americans are O positive. Go ahead and Google it. Go ahead and fact check it. But those days were probably some of the roughest. They weren't the roughest, but they were some of the roughest. I think the roughest time I really had with racism, and I don't think the guy was trying to be racist, I just think he might have just been a dick, was the 3 years working at Kegler's, where every day the guy saw me, instead of calling me by my name, James, he continued to call me Chief. So when y'all see me, you can either call me James or you can call me Echo. I'm preferring Echo now. I'm feeding it into my self-conscious so that eventually it will be all that I know. Until it's coming time for me to get a check. That check's going to say James Williams Jr. because I am not trying to lose my military benefits when I get old enough to get them. That being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to make probably 2 more videos. I'm not going to swear to it. I might only make 1. But that was just giving you a little bit of that so that you'll understand that experience builds life. It also builds character. And it can make you and break you at the same time. Thanks for watching.